They saw that you bought a new home. They saw your vacation pictures. They saw everything going good about your life because you decided to show it. There's nothing wrong with it. But now they're looking for a way to block it. You will never believe the people that will actually want to block your finances. You will not believe the kinds of people, how close you are to these people that want to block your finances, your growth, the resources that you use to acquire this lifestyle. And they've been seeing you for a very long time. They've been keeping up with your life, trying to make sure that they know what to do to block every form of opportunity that will lead you to more and greater height. But as of yet, nothing has worked. And these people know that when that blessing comes, they will benefit from it. The thing about these people is that they hate to benefit from that particular blessing because they don't want to come down and tell you thank you. They don't want to be in that position because they've placed you at a position inferior to them. They know that they will have a lot to benefit from your blessing just by being in close proximity with you. But they will not let that happen because they don't want to be in the position where they will give thanks to you. They don't want you to be the one in that position. You being in that position disrupts the role that they've assigned to you. Some people are comfortable with generosity. They're comfortable with other people's talent, celebrities, other people's kindness, other people's success, as long as it comes from someone they already see as good enough to have it. You see someone praising Beyonce, praising artists that they don't know, buying their music and stuff like that. But when they see you, they are in close proximity with you, and your singing is as good as the person that is popular that they are supporting. You are elevating before their very eyes. Y'all were in the same level, but in their mind, they think that they are in a greater level than you until your talent is making you financially free and financially elevated than them. These kinds of people will not want to put money into your pocket or to help you. Okay? That's because in their mind, they've subconsciously placed you beneath or beside or behind them. So it makes them uncomfortable. They will want to block your resources or block your finances. Anyone that they can have access to. Sometimes it's more than physical because your growth forces them to confront uncomfortable things about themselves. They see themselves as stagnant in that position. They know that you would help them. They know that you will help them. So the issue was never about your character. They just don't want you to be the favored one. You becoming influential, you becoming admired, you becoming the one people look up to, you becoming evidence that growth is possible. People unconsciously create identity hierarchy. They feel like I'm the smart one, I'm the successful one, and you are the struggling one. How dare you decide to rise up more than me? When that assigned struggling person starts ascending, it makes them uncomfortable that the person that they pitied no longer needs your pity. The person they ignored now carries a lot of popularity and influence, and that can trigger envy. It can make them passively aggressive or monitoring your every move. Think of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and the story of Joseph in Genesis. Joseph's brothers already knew he was gifted and favored before he ever rose to power. The dream merely revealed a future position they emotionally could not tolerate. So they tried to stop the outcome before it manifested. Another example is Book of 1 Samuel with Saul and David. Saul initially celebrated David until the woman sang that David eliminated 10,000. The problem wasn't David's loyalty. David served Saul faithfully. The problem was David's rising significance threatened Saul's identity and position. This is also why some people monitor others intently, watching your lifestyle, tracking your milestones, studying your relationships, comparing your progress, trying to predict opportunities. Sometimes they try to cast a spell on you by proclaiming negativity over your life. Now that they know how successful you are, they will try to block opportunities from coming to you, indirectly causing your finances to drop. They just cannot stand your elevation. They will try everything to block your finances, block your opportunities, smear your name so you wouldn't get opportunities at job. They will bring your photos and your informations to people to try to see into your future, your financial potential. They will try to cast all these spells and try to transfer that finances or block it entirely. But the fact that you are anointed, it will never work. In their mind, they have this obscured belief that others can rise, but not you, because of the position they placed you. So they will try to know your destiny. Then physically, what other people can see is they will cook up lies against you to make you look crazy, especially if it's a work environment. They will come to you with gossip, put words in your mouth, record what you said, and send it to HR or the management. Then boom, you're fired and your finances are blocked. But when you are anointed, things work differently, because that person that is coming to you is already in God's roster. Their karma awaits them. So you will be the one to activate it. Let me tell you something. Have you ever noticed that when someone causes you pain or harms you, causing you to cry, something bad happens to them without you doing anything? If you've ever noticed that about your life, it's because you are anointed. You don't have to do anything. That's the power of your anointing. Sometimes you even pray positively for them, and whatever they had planned against you reverses back to them. That's the power of your anointing. For you, it will be a learning process. You will learn about your finances. You will learn about how to save and prepare for moments like this, because it will work in your favor. Indirectly, you will learn about the politics in your workplace. You will learn about the power of your tongue, how to hold your tongue. When someone brings gossip to you, you will ask yourself, why are they here? And what is the benefit of this conversation? So if their goal is to make you fall, their goal is to disrupt your finances, their goal is for you to lose your home, lose your property, to make you beg, to make you stay in one position, it's because they are afraid of where your anointing is going to take you to. What that person did not realize is, in the midst of them doing these smear campaigns, humiliation rituals to block your opportunities, to block your finances from flowing, what they did not realize was God will use that moment to mold you, to train you. They forgot that it's not about the plan that they have for you. It's about the anointing that you carry. It's about the fact that you are contented with where you are. So these people will not directly confront you about how they feel, but they will try to manipulate how people see you. Some of them, they don't even need to take your name to witch doctors or cast spells on you. Manipulating public perception is an element of witchcraft. If you know the truth and you purposefully manipulate other people's perception because you know people are gullible sometimes, it's a witchcraft practice. You don't need to go to the witch doctor. When some people feel threatened by another person's advancement, they often don't attack the achievement first. They attack the perception, how people feel about you. If they can alter how other people see you, they believe that they can take away your opportunities, your support system, your partnership, your credibility, your influence, referrals, and access to resources that make you financially stable. What does this smear campaign do? It's an attempt to create that social resistance around someone else's elevation. For example, when someone buys a new home, you hear they probably did something shady to get that home. They spread lies about how possible you must have gotten that home. It's very common on social media. When someone starts succeeding financially, you see people talking about how they were before or how their character was. Now they have a bad character. just because of success. When someone launches a business, you hear, oh, they think they're better than everyone. This is what they said, even though that person never said anything like that. Those are the kinds of smear campaign because they want a different or a negative public perception about you. When you change your mindset and how you talk, you become disciplined and you become private about your life. They start telling people you're fake or you're hiding something. They create this perception around you for no particular reason. And the goal is usually one of these three things: to reduce public support, to create suspicion, or to make you emotionally destabilized. You start questioning yourself because opportunities, resources, finances are relational. Many doors open through trust, reputation, and goodwill. So if someone can stop your skill, if someone can stop people from coming to you, from giving you resources, okay? If someone can stop it, it means they're trying to damage how people see you and how people feel about you. As someone that is gifted, someone that is anointed, just know that God will use these moments as a way to expose these people or that specific person, and God will release that financial miracle. While the person tries to block your finances and your resources, making negative statements on your finances, you will reverse it by making positive decrees over your finances and reverse every negative statement made against your progress, whether you heard it or not. Just put it at the back of your mind. That should be your consistent prayer point, because they will ultimately sacrifice their own ability to elevate. It's going to reverse. It's going to backfire. They will sacrifice their own resources and not yours. They will sacrifice their own finances and not yours. And they will expose themselves because you didn't fall into the trap. It backfired onto them. And it is because of your anointing and your loyalty to God. This is what will protect you when you encounter such people. Don't pray against them so you don't be like them. They will see your glow up and your level up after the smear campaign.